Ladies and gentlemen, I can't stop laughing. We played the Big Bad Wolves, Buffalo Bills, and we got cheated, and we still won. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest game I've ever seen.
Bruh.
This is the greatest game. Yo, we are the best team in the league. We're the best team in the league. Real quick, shout out to people who like this video. Before they heard this sentence, let's get into the video. First of all, fuck the Bills. Fuck the Bills, okay? I hate the Bills. But let me tell you something. We were underdogs in this game, right? We deserve to be, right? The Bills are still very talented even without their secondary. That's not why they lost this game. We only scored 21 points. Our defense was on the field the whole entire game. Now, I know people want to bash our defense, but them boys play hard. Now, is a lot of it is their fault. It wasn't like we was going 3 and out. Okay, we couldn't stop them on third down. So I will say our defense was on the field a lot, but it was a lot because of them. But at the same time, for them to be on the field that much, only give up 21 points. This is a team in the Bills who, they're the Bills. And I'm sorry, 19 points, really 17. Because we got safety, and these are the Bills, right? This ain't no regular team. This team probably be scoring 30-something points a game versus their last 2 opponents, absolutely blowing them out. In fact, the Bills haven't been losing at all at any point during this whole entire season until this game in which they lost. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. But real quick, I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, the Chiefs lost, so we're going to be number 1 on power rankings. I've been doing this for 5 years. Who would have never thought? I've been doing this since 2017. For a moment like this. You know what I'm saying? You do this to 2017, you go through all the heartbreak and pain, and I'm not saying that we're winning the Super Bowl because we won the 3rd game of the season. That's not what I'm saying. I slow my roll, but you do it all for moments like this. Wins that mean something. I remember before this season, the most hype win we had was the Miami Miracle, which in fact didn't really mean anything, but it was just the fact of how it happened was pretty cool. But now you actually win these type of games with this type of intensity in meaningful games is absolutely fantastic. But let's get to the video. First and foremost, Bills are dirty bastards. They tried to injure Tua, but it wasn't a concussion. It was actually his back because he had hurt his back on a sneak. Which, by the way, we got to stop sneaking with Tua. We got to figure out something else to do on the goal line. Sneaking, and he's too small. But anyways, he hurt his back on a sneak, and then he ended up re-hurting his back on when he got tackled and got that whiplash. So that's why he was wobbly. People was thinking he had a concussion. He did not. Thank God he came back in the game because Teddy Bridgewater threw 3 passes that just looked absolutely trash. But anyways, defensively they was stopping us a good decent amount. We never really got to have a rhythm because we never really had the ball. They kept having the ball in that heat, and ironically, this game came down to a lot about fitness. You know what I'm saying? A lot about us training and us outworking them because we're a better organization than them. So we have more stamina. We outlasted this team. This team was dead tired by the 3rd quarter. And you know what these idiots was doing? These idiots kept on going down on the knee and doing weird shit to stop the clock. And every time they would stop the clock, the refs not taking off a timeout off them. So they got about 13 free timeouts. And we still won, by the way, so I don't care. They should have never even had those 2 timeouts to get the ball back to almost beat us. They had about 13 free timeouts. They're so sloppy. They missed a chance on an opportunity on a field goal attempt before the half. Didn't they also miss a chance because they get tackled in bounds right before to end the game and they don't have enough time to spike the ball? This is a sloppy team. They have a lot of talent, but they're not they should have never even came. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna disrespect them like that. They should have came close to beating us. But at the end of the day, we outplayed them today. We deserved this victory by a lot. Tua made amazing throws this game. 3rd and 22, and this is the biggest difference in why I will never ever want a coach like Brian Flores, a fraudulent coach like Adam Gase, because you know what happened on 3rd and 22 this game? Tua threw it to Waddle on the biggest play of the game. You know what Flores would have did? Ran the ball and said, let's count on our defense so that we can get the ball back and hopefully win next drive. And that's not what Mike McDaniel did. He already knew who's on that other side. Josh Allen. Man, throw the ball, trust the process. And Jalen Waddle came down with a huge catch. Another thing, you know what Adam Gase would have did? Probably threw a screen pass and tried to get lucky to Tyreek Hill. But you know what Mike McDaniel did? Threw it down the field. Actually tried to get a first down. You can't do nothing but respect it, man. You can't do nothing. I love Mike McDaniel. A lot of people are gonna really, not be a fan of our defense, but man, it was on the field 600,000 straight plays, bro. how much do you want our defense to do? They on the field for a million straight plays. I mean, and I think they did pretty well. The Bills have 17 points. Again, and I will say, they were on the field, not because our offense was selling them. They were on the field because they just couldn't, every time it was 3rd and 4th down, the Bills would just get it, just little pick and pass. So it was their fault they were on the field, and you gotta admire their stamina. They're fighting, their determination to outlast the Bills, okay? Because the Bills was tired as hell, and we looked like we could play another quarter, okay? So, like, that's just what it's about, okay? We outlasted them. And I hope when we go to Buffalo that they allow us to take rest to heat up in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Like how they let them get rest to cool down and all that shit, which was some weird shit that the refs was pulling, which I wasn't a fan of. Let me see if they have the stats uploaded here. Not yet, not totally. But we don't need to see no stats, okay? I don't care about no stats. The Dolphins won. What else I got to say? Yeah, I hate the Bills. Josh Allen threw the ball actually 63 times today. 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Tua only threw the ball 18 times for 186 yards and 1 touchdown. But he only threw the ball 18 times. And some of it was because I think we ran the ball more than them, but also they just had a lot more plays than us, right? It just was, we couldn't get the ball, bro. And I wasn't really expecting us to win a game that would go in a fashion where, you know, our defense is getting tired, but our defense outlasted them. I hate that we have a short week, and I'm actually going to this game. This Bengals game, I'm actually going. So if you're going, let me know. Hit me up. But I'm going to this Bengals game. I hate that it's a short week because I feel like our defense needs a rest, man. They deserve a rest, man. Hopefully no injuries happen, you know. But because our defense, they need a rest. But anyways, they was on the field a lot. What else I want to say, man? Yeah, everybody looked good, man. Everybody played good, you know. Has a few injuries, but most of the people that got injured, they came back in the game and they, you know what I'm saying, they was able to finish. We got everybody nicked up. You know, everybody got injuries at the end of the day. Byron Jones, we need Byron Jones back. He'll be back hopefully for the next Bills game. But again, everybody had injuries. I don't want to hear nothing about the Bills injured secondary. And also our offense didn't even play that bad. They just never had the ball. Like, they were just never on the field. So I mean, like, you can't really say our offense played terrible when they barely was on the field, right? So either way, we got the win. Incredible game, right? I would say that this game is better because than the Ravens game because it's against a division rival. But I ain't gonna lie, it's probably not better than the Ravens game because that game was absolutely incredible as well. I would say this because recency bias, and this was against the division rivals, and it was underdogs like crazy, and everybody's so scared of the big bad Buffalo Bills because they got they're Super Bowl favorites, and this, that, the third. They got their MVP favorite, Josh Allen, and we just beat them, right? No excuses. They got caught lucky breaks, took 13 timeouts in the second half, and still lost the game. I want to show y'all a clip. First of all, I want to show y'all this picture of Tua taking care of Josh Allen after the game. You know what I'm saying? Real good sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen crying into his shoulder. Sad, you know, case for them. You know what I'm saying? The division is now runs through Miami. And actually we now run the league actually. So let me not even sell it short by saying the division or even the AFC. We run the whole league. All right. Listen, I don't care what no haters say, by the way. If you're listening to a hater this week, you need to block them. If you're listening to any hater this week, you need to block them. Anybody hate on the Dolphins this week, you need to block them. That's it. There is no other explanation. If you hate on the Dolphins this week, you need to be blocked. Right?
Bruh.
I don't care who it is. If my mom is hating on the Dolphins this week, I'm blocking her.
Bruh.
If my grandma called me and say, you know what, the Bills, they have injury, I'm blocking her. Anybody hating on the Dolphins, you're blocked. You can't even have that type of negativity in your life. There is no more excuse making for these critics. We run the league. All right? So, there's that. Let me show y'all one more clip. Here it is. Ken Dorsey, Bills offensive coordinator, absolutely losing it. And this actually made my day. This made my day almost as much as the game. Look how we absolutely lost it, all right? And I will leave y'all on that. Miami Dolphins are here, y'all. We're here. And if you're a Hurricanes fan, fuck the Hurricanes. It's the Dolphins. It's the Dolphins. Focus on the Dolphins, all right? Like, comment, subscribe, roll, tell everyone, flexing them out.